So, I mean, and this happens in games where people have huge floating economies. Is that not, like, incredibly inefficient? I mean, like, in Subcom, that would never happen.
Yeah, and Supreme Commander, that would be really inefficient. In this game, there might be situations where you have to like preserve
Exos
stocks.
on the loose in AUTBlinder space.
Yeah, man, they're fast.
Indeed, but they get taken out by the Scout CGS and those autocannons of the Spectre.
Lost all the Exos and gained nothing. Almost had to sell off one refinery.
Yep. Like, AUTBlinder's building the perfect combo against Exo soldiers.
That ref he sold wasn't connected to any points, so I don't think that mattered.
Soldiers everywhere.
Who's commenting this? Brief.
Well, Gnef is losing a little bit, I think.
Stealth enemy unit detected.
He's losing his banks.
Yeah.
Wow, he just crushed that bank. Does he have some jackals in there? I don't see.
He loves
Yeah, he has jackals.
Now he's smoked his felons to save them.
Hard to tell the difference between jackals and the scout CGSs. They kind of look similar.
Did you ask what the difference was, or what?
No, I said it's hard to see them.
Oh,
the
yeah.
difference. They look very similar. I guess they don't.
The stealth detection thing is what gives it away.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Exos at the AUTBlinder's soul expansion.
But AUTBlinder doesn't really need much oil, I think. It's been floating between 2.5 and 4K all the time.
So that pulsing aura thing, that's...
It's stealth detection, yeah.
I always thought that meant they were stealth.
No.
Oh.
When they're invisible, they're stealth.
That makes
Or
sense now.
active camo, yeah. It's because a lot of units, like the Little Bird and stuff, are stealth and have stealth detection, so that aura is around a lot of different stealth units. It's probably why you got confused.
Stealth enemy unit detected.
So this one Shershin in this base is just chilling. Oh!
Probably diversion.
Stealth enemy unit detected.
Oh, Terminator's running in.
Yeah.
What I'm really missing is the ADS. Without ADS, Terminators have no chance against those Spectres.
I thought the ADS... Oh, you meant the small vehicle.
Yeah. Oh, but he has Tigrees. Those are good.
Oh, all those exo soldiers are shooting down K-Maxes in the top middle.
Yeah.
Yep. Nice.
If you move them down a little bit, they'd get like all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
AUTBlinder should get some rare earth and cloak those.
Stealth enemy unit detected.
Oh no, he's engaging the exos.
Actually going pretty well for the exos.
Yeah, because of the
these
prison
tanks
heal.
These tanks are fucked.
Yep. He's using like single units to push those exos, which is bad.
Yeah, if he had grouped all those together, I think he would have won.
Yeah.
Stealth enemy unit detected.
Tigrees are coming in. They're getting shot down by the autocannons. Oh, he saves too. That's good. That's good. Takes us.
User disconnected from your channel.
He is completely out of oil.
I would like to see air superiority. Oh, there he goes.
AUTBlinder's really hurting in the oil department right now.
Yeah.
Probably because he just lost 1,000 K maxes.
Yeah, and he has like 1 prisoner, so that's not helping.
User joined your channel.
AUTBlinder should really sell his empty refineries though. He got
Yeah, he's got tons of money.
4 at his base alone.
Yeah. Oh, Gnef is coming in with a couple of rhinos probably to snipe those refineries and maybe the barracks, but I think, yeah. Why is AUTBlinder retreating?
No, he's not really.
Yeah.
The Rhino's gonna get taken
Oh,
down.
going for it?
Over here.
Terminators arrived too late and lost all 4 Rhinos.
Yeah, now AUTBlinder should retreat right now. Don't engage those. Oh boy. Sorry about those specters.
I thought Terminators were like kind of bad against tanks. Like the tooltip said they aren't very good versus tanks or something like that.
Terminators are good versus everything.
Yeah, but they need upgrades.
Yeah,
At least the
that's the thing.
anti-tank missile, and preferably the anti-air missile as well.
But the best one is actually the grenade launcher, that will double their damage or something like that.
Yeah, for the autocannon or something, but isn't that primarily against the infantry?
Yeah, mostly.
Stealth enemy unit detected.
Barracuda's flying around.
I think it's a little late.
I guess AUTBlinder's gonna cuff those POWs, hopefully.
He doesn't really have any infantry to do so.
Oh yeah, he has
There
on
we
site
go.
actually.
There was 1
Oh,
Terminator
there's someone
left.
scout.
No, don't
Get-
engage that. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Gnef is shooting everything down again with he's got another thing in his K-Max line.
Now, a couple of crushers are coming over to save those POWs.
Oh, and Gnef's using Phoenix against the... now Tigris.
No, those crushers did not in fact save those POWs.
No.
Stealth enemy unit detected.
So this is how I feel like it always goes in this matchup. Like, once Chimera gets into the late game, you're at a huge disadvantage. That's how it seems, anyway.
Stealth enemy unit detected.
Well, I think it's basically
Was
been...
he trying to kill his own POWs there so that the other guy couldn't get him?
Yeah,
Can you even do that?
you can do that.
There's no Geneva Convention in this game. I think it has less to do with Chimera and Cartel, at least in this match. It's more about Gnef consistently targeting the economy of AUTBlinder as soon as he got on the offense.
Well, I mean, it comes down to a better player, definitely, but I still think there's situations where a faction might be disadvantaged.
Yeah, but then you're playing to your own faction's disadvantage.
I've definitely heard people say that, like Predator says that Cartel is just not good right now. They're underpowered.
I think in the right hands, Cartel can be also pretty good.
Yeah, but they're really difficult to use, though.
They are, yeah.
But, I mean, what... Balancing shit like that, I'm not sure I agree with.
Well, I mean, there's always the argument of like people always say like, oh, if you have a really good player, they're fine.
Oh, look at Gnef going for the Tokmak. Almost got to blow up. Gnef's in
saw that.
AUTBlinder's base.
But basically, it always comes down to if it takes one faction significantly more effort to accomplish the same results than another, then that's underpowered.
Yeah, I'd agree.
I think it depends a lot on how mature the game is. With this game, there's still room for like new strategies, and I think with Gnef's build and Gnef's game style, Cartel is now Chimera, for instance, has kind of come up as a very, very decent faction.
I know there was a patch to buff them a while ago. I'm not sure how behind they really were.
Stealth enemy unit detected.
Predator was saying that they need to give Cartel some way to have an economy in the late game.
Yeah, it's fucking brutal.
He was just saying the POW thing.